Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, April 17, 2025. You can find special joy in a relationship today. It's a particularly strong day for communicating, connecting, and networking. You could form or enhance a mutually beneficial relationship. Cooperation goes a little deeper than usual today, as you're inclined to boost others, and they return the favor. There can be fulfilling interactions with a particular person in your life. Someone can be generous with you, and it feels good to be on the receiving end. It's a fine time to resolve a relationship problem. Issues that need addressing are now out in the open, and you have the chance to deal with them once and for all. You know what you want, and you know how to get it. This is all tied to your planetary ruler, mighty Saturn. When viewing one's planetary ruler, we can gain great insight into how each zodiac sign pursues love and relationships but also moves toward sex. Saturn, while traditionally a more detached energy, reveals that you actually come into your sexual prime later in life, and often by routinely analyzing and learning about what you like and what other people like, too. This also reveals that when it comes to THE zodiac, you are one of the most giving and focused lovers, as you crave long sessions of intimacy. Embrace this. Keep it hush-hush. Be discreet about your networking goals and opportunities, as the Moon in Scorpio trines the Pisces stellium and Mars in Cancer. Typically, you should share who your professional connections are and what you have been invited to. However, it would be beneficial for you to take a more indirect, passive approach to sharing your networking updates. You will have the upper hand when you do not tell everyone who you know or what events you might attend. Leave your colleagues and clients guessing your next move. Get yourself comfortable at home, because that's likely where you will be spending some of your nights this week. For some funny reason, it seems, you find yourself preferring your own company to others. This can make you wonder what's wrong, but you needn't worry. As long as keeping to yourself means getting plenty of healthy exercise and rest, you are just experiencing a natural cycle. Aerobic exercise will help you stay positive. If you've been neglecting your home base, it's apt to show on this day. The beauty of this vibration is its way of reminding you about the people who usually mean the most to you, and the environment you come home to every day. If you've been gone much more than usual, expect to hear some complaining. Take heed, as time can really slip away far too quickly. Don't miss out on the wonderful events and stages of life. Having the Moon in your friendship sector during Venus, the planet of love's early days, in direct motion, and Mercury, the planet of communications, last full day in your communication sector was always going to be an advantage, and especially with Mars in his final 3 days in your relationship sector. However, as well as getting the week off to a positive start when it comes to friendship and relationship building and making it easier for the planets on the communication and relationship front to connect, it is while the Moon is here that the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, returns to lock this into place. With Venus, the planet of love, having turned direct in your communication sector over the weekend, and Mercury, the planet of communication, leaving tomorrow, you have everything needed to get the most out of Mars' final days in your relationship sector. Now just 3 days away from leaving, Mars' longest visit in 2 decades is drawing to a close, but with everything needed to keep fighting for what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, with the communication lines open. Taurus, your senses guide you back to what truly matters. Your quote of the day: the present moment holds everything you need. Your color of the day is sage green, soothing and centered. Lucky numbers: 2, 10, 17. Ground yourself in simplicity, it's a powerful stabilizer. A small luxury or pleasure may recharge your spirit. Trust the pace you're moving at, even if others rush. Financial clarity or stability might arrive subtly. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for April 17, 2025. Wherever you are right now, whether you're pausing for a moment of clarity, seeking encouragement, or just letting curiosity guide you, this space is yours. Let's sit with today's energy together and see what message the cards have for you. This isn't about predicting the future in rigid terms, but more like opening a window to insight, to reflection, and hopefully, to inspiration. The first card drawn today is the Page of Pentacles, a beautiful sign of new beginnings, grounded energy, and the pursuit of growth. This card is often associated with the start of something meaningful in the physical world. It could be a new job, a financial opportunity, or even a personal goal like committing to your health, your learning, or your craft. What stands out about the Page of Pentacles is the blend of youthful curiosity with a genuine desire to build something that lasts. It's that moment when you get a fresh idea and suddenly your whole body leans in, energized by possibility. If you've been thinking about trying something new or taking the next step on a goal that's close to your heart, this card is your quiet green leg. You don't need to have it all figured out. Begin where you are, with what you have. The momentum will follow. Next, we meet the Ten of Cups, a deeply heart-centered card that brings a sense of emotional fulfillment, connection, and joy. It's like the feeling of a deep exhale when you're surrounded by people who make you feel seen, safe, and loved. Now, this doesn't always mean everything is perfect, but it does speak to the beauty of harmony, of shared moments, and of genuine happiness. Think of those small but powerful memories: laughing over something silly with a friend, watching the sunset with someone you care about, or even just feeling peaceful in your own company. This card reminds us that happiness is built in those everyday moments. It encourages you to lean into what fills your cup emotionally. Who or what brings you back to yourself? Spend time there today. The third card is the Four of Wands, which echoes the message of joy but adds a layer of celebration and stability. This card often shows up when you're reaching a milestone, even a small one, or when life offers you a moment to pause and honor how far you've come. It's like the feeling of coming home after a long journey, or seeing your hard work finally take root. Maybe you've been planting seeds in your life emotionally, professionally, personally, and this card is a reminder that something is starting to blossom. Even if you're still in the thick of it, take a moment to recognize your efforts. Celebrate yourself. Light a candle, treat yourself, text that friend who always believes in you. You deserve to acknowledge your wins, no matter the size. We then turn over the Strength card. Now, this isn't the kind of strength that shouts or muscles through life. This is quiet resilience. The kind of inner power that grows from patience, compassion, and self-trust. Strength reminds us that grace and vulnerability are not weaknesses, they are sources of deep courage. If something has been testing you lately emotionally, mentally, or in your personal relationships, this card is here to affirm that you are capable of navigating it with love, not just for others, but for yourself. You don't need to be hard to be strong. You don't need to have all the answers to be making progress. Whatever you're working through, this card invites you to hold space for both your courage and your softness. Lastly, we have the Ace of Swords, a card of clarity, truth, and mental breakthroughs. It's that moment when the fog lifts and suddenly, everything becomes clear. Maybe you've been grappling with a decision or feeling uncertain about something important to you. This card suggests that insight is coming, or maybe it's already within you, just waiting for a quiet moment to be heard. Aces are beginnings, and this one asks you to trust your mind, your truth, and your voice. Don't shy away from important conversations today. Speak honestly with others, but especially with yourself. The Ace of Swords says, you are ready to cut through confusion and step forward with confidence and integrity. So as we hold all of these cards together, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, Strength, and the Ace of Swords, they paint a picture of someone who is growing into their power, building something real, seeking joy, trusting themselves, and gaining clarity along the way. That someone could be you, right now. If any part of this reading resonated, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are you working toward right now? Where have you been finding small moments of joy or clarity? Your story could be exactly the reminder someone else needs today. Let's share, reflect, and support one another in the comments. No matter where you are in your journey today, you're doing better than you think. Keep showing up, keep being kind to yourself, and trust that everything you're moving through is shaping you into something even more grounded, more inspired, and more aligned. You are worthy of the good that's unfolding.